Bamina. Listening to Dele Farotimi, one of his interviews. And if you're a very right thinking Nigeria, you should listen to this interview attentively and ask yourself some questions. Where are we heading to Nigeria? Are we moving upward or are we going down? Are we going down? Nigeria should be a country set on a path of upward and forward. What is happening? Listen to him and remember to subscribe to this channel.
The true idiot is the person who does not learn from history. That's the true idiot. I am blessed to have lived a full cycle. I've been here before. I was here in 1993. That's where we're back in 1993. In the immediate aftermath of the election, I remember making this point. But a lot of people didn't hear me because they were emotional, and also because a lot of us have learned to subjectify the truth. Because it is Mr. A, it is no longer true. But when it is Mr. B, it becomes true. I have seen some of my dear friends who have celebrated the electoral theft by Tinubu, not necessarily because they love Tinubu, but because they have taught themselves to hate Peter Obi, and they imagine that it is Peter Obi's loss. They conveniently ignore the fact that it is our collective loss. If Peter Obi becomes the standard by which you tell the truth, if his involvement shades the truth for you, if it makes the truth less true, then you should look at yourself, not at the man. But what you're seeing today is a situation where, because we have lived these cycles, we can recognize where we are at. In 1993, by this time, they had turned Abiola's mandate into a Yoruba mandate. They had begun the process. And that was exactly what Tinubu and his cohorts have attempted to do. They've attempted to make the Peter Obi mandate an Igbo mandate, a Christian mandate. It's always been their case. They always find how to reduce popular mandates to narrow lines, so that they might then talk about it as though it was not national in nature and it was only sectional. So that's what they've labored very hard to do with Peter Obi. The most obvious of the lies was to have attempted to target an Igbo mandate, conveniently forgetting that the same man won. I'm saying so full chest. He won in Nasarawa, he won in Taraba, he won in Plateau, he won in Benue. Are you getting me? He won significant votes in places where they would once upon a time have merely said the North voted this way, or the North this, the North that. Subsuming, you can only speak in terms of corruption when there are cause and effect, when there are consequences to the deed that you are calling corrupt.
Okay.
When there are consequences, then that's corruption, because if the person is caught, something will happen to them. But I will remind you that the man that is your president-elect is a career criminal. So if that was a country where consequences happen,
Be in jail.
you will not have a career criminal stealing the presidency, having corrupted every institution because they were already corrupted. So it merely facilitates. So, see, our case is not corruption. It is the reign of impunity. Impunity. If Ekweremadu had done what he did in Nigeria,
they will be
what would have happened to him?
They will be abusing the people that are even asking for justice for the.
So people are already abusing those who think that Ekweremadu is deserving of his punishment.
Yeah, that's.
And it's not just the government, it's the people themselves. So don't call it corruption. Our case is that we've become perverse, completely perverse. Once there is no purpose to genius, it becomes perverse. That's what we've become, perverse. Impunity governs us. Perversion have become our way. It is now that we need to decide whether it's full blown or whether it's reversible.
Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, please.